Introducing the Britax King Plus car seat. It's suitable from 9 kilos to 18 kilos, which in old money is about a 9-month, up until about a 4-year-old. Got plenty of nice padding on here, and it has been side impact tested as well. Your head support is all fully adjustable, and with a lot of systems it's really quite fiddly to do that. With this particular one, it just goes up or down very, very easily. Extra padding on this back part as well, so it's really extra comfort for the child while they're in there. And again, Britax, what they've done, they've introduced, it's like a furry feel top part to the bit that's going to be up round the neck. And then they've also got this extra padding on the front here, and again it's just to stop any slippage or to make sure that's nice and secure on your child. As always, your covers do come off for washing, so I will show you that later, but they do come off very, very easily. To release off your seat belts, it's just putting your finger on the inside here, or a thumb in my case, and then just pulling on that part, and that just releases off your seat belt there. To open it, it's just the red button that's on the inside, and it's 2 separate pieces that just part easily. And what they have done is given you this little rubberized part on the side here, and the whole idea is if that's a really, really hot day, and it can get hot in cars even when we haven't got a really sunny day, it keeps that well out of the way. We don't want that metal touching the child, and really not you either, because that can get really quite hot. And then that just pulls out nice and easily. All that you're doing is marrying up those 2 bits together. You can't get it wrong, because you have got to get your little black bit into the black part, and then you will marry up your little metal parts there, and they just slide nice and neatly into there. Now I'm going to talk you through this first. They have their new click and save system on this car seat, and what happens is once I pull on that, you will hear a definite click, so that you know you've got it nice and secure. You know sometimes when we're not sure whether we've got it tight enough or not, this will just show you how that works. That's what we're listening for, and that means that we're nice and secure in there. Right, we're going to fit this now. And this time it's just a grey button on the side. You've got one that side as well. You don't have to do both, and that will just release off your whole seat unit from the actual frame of the system. Just releasing off a metal bar that you've got on the back here, which will become your tensioner once we've fitted it. And what it does, it just rolls into a little opening on the back, and again I'll show you that close up later. Seat belt just comes across and it goes through where you've got your red routing. So that's just on the back here, and through on the inside, and into your seat belt. And I've just got caught up on something there. There we go. Very easy to do. Just making sure that when we do get that into your seat belt, the actual metal part is not going to touch. That part does not touch up here. Obviously on my demo seat it works perfectly fine, but just making sure it doesn't do that. And then just making sure we've pulled that nice and tightly. And then you've got one part here. It needs to go through my side. And what you have is the whole section slides outwards, like so. Once I've got it into that position and I've got that nice and tightly tensioned off, that just pushes down and that part clips up, so like that one there. Now all you need to do is put your seat part back. And all you need to do, ease that up, flick that part back. You don't have to put it in anywhere, and then just press firmly back, and that's it. And that is the tightest fit that you're going to get on that, and it's really, really tight for your child to be nice and safe. To release it off, if you do need to take it out at any time, exactly the same thing. It's that grey button, lift that part up, so you're going to release the whole thing off. Make sure that you touch your bar into the correct opening, otherwise it will fall back on itself. Releasing off the safety clasp all the way around, releasing off the safety catch there, and then we're ready to pop that into somebody else's car or whatever you need to do with that. And as I say, just releasing that back lifts the whole thing, and I can move that whenever I wish to.